Starting in January, Step Up for Mental Health's President and Executive Director Adrienne McHugh was interviewed by Lumpen Radio Chicago, where she got to talk about what it's like being a peer-led nonprofit and the work the organization does helping families deal with mental health.
If we educate leaders in the field, I think they will have empathy for what someone who's dealing with a crisis is going through, and also with the families, because sometimes a lot of the families don't even know what to do, what it looks like, and how to help. And I think if we educate everyone, that maybe that will be a good start.
In February of 2020, Step Up for Mental Health sent Rock the Socks swag bags over to 2 homeless shelters in Chicago filled with socks and a special note of hope from volunteers. Chicago Actors' Call to Action benefit for Step Up for Mental Health was held. It was a night of music, storytelling, and pure joy of the acoustic blues in Chicago. Step Up for Mental Health also established a partnership and held a photo shoot with Social Works for a mental health project called State of Mind. When the first signs of COVID-19 hit the USA in March of 2020, Step Up for Mental Health emphasized the resources available for the helpline and one-on-one peer support facilitators. We focused on finding a way to deliver emergency services like food, medication, and so on. The Step Up Small Grant and Step Up Assistance was the backbone of our mission with the pandemic. When this kicked off in April of 2020, food was the main ask. We focused on following all Chicago Public Health Department guidelines, such as mask wearing and social distancing, by dropping items at each door. We also started a campaign on YouTube called the Step Up Kids program, Storytime During the Pandemic. This consisted of digital read-alongs and will be continued into 2021. Under our Step Up for Assistance program, Step Up for Mental Health hosted digital events for peer support with workshops and classes in May. Products and food were delivered to struggling families. Step Up for Mental Health helped families obtain a bag of groceries, medication, entertainment like books for kids and adults, and peace of mind during the early stages of the COVID-19 lockdown. Following the deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, Step Up for Mental Health took a stand to recognize the transgenerational trauma racism has on Black mental health. The organization emphasized their goal of providing outreach on social issues related to mental health, poverty, and racism surrounding the African American community. In June of 2020, the United States Supreme Court ruled that the federal anti-discrimination law protects gay and transgender workers. This was welcomed and celebrated by Step Up for Mental Health, as one of the organization's missions is to make sure that the bisexual, disenfranchised groups in poverty, Black and people of color, and everyone in between gets access to mental health services and support. Step Up for Mental Health also continued to reach out to families in need, delivering products ranging from food to diapers to a word of hope. July was Minority Mental Health Month, where Step Up for Mental Health aimed to elevate issues that needed attention. Outreach was practically non-stop with deliveries to families, especially to anyone who had experienced a recent crisis. Our peer support facilitators work with clients during emergencies, such as one family whose basement flooded, so Step Up for Mental Health brought new bedding, fans, and clothing to support. In August of 2020, swag bags for the homeless communities of Chicago were put together, including products like socks, deodorant, toothbrushes, and chapstick. 40% of homeless men and women in Chicago are mentally ill, and there's no stigma for needing help. These swag bags were a small sign of support and to show that they are seen. Step Up for Mental Health also partnered with Athletes Unlimited and the Give Lively Foundation, where professional softball players Lily Piper and Emily Crane joined to raise funds for Step Up for Mental Health. School supplies for college students were also provided to those who were struggling and caring for their disabled parents. Step Up for Mental Health has been partnered with Grow with Google since 2018, which provides free training, tools, and resources to help individuals grow their skills, careers, and businesses. This resource was paramount during the pandemic since everything was happening digitally, and our partnership allowed us to continue workshops, classes, and our Step Up Assistance program called Step Up Peer Training Circle. For Mental Health Awareness Week and on World Mental Health Day, Step Up for Mental Health held an Instagram Live event where they shared peer experience and accounts of what peer support looks like.
Peer support to me means validation and understanding that everybody needs help sometimes. We like to get into this mindset that we are undeserving of help, or that when we're asking for help that we're burdening others, and that our issues are too much for other people. But peer support is exactly that. It's support from your peers. We're here to listen to you. We're here to understand. We're here for you to rant, and that's all. It's not a burden, and we all need help sometimes.
In October of 2020, Step Up for Mental Health was also featured in the Chicago Reader's mental health issue. Amazon chose Step Up for Mental Health for its campaign called Delivering Smiles. We used donations to help families in need and dealing with mental health-related issues, along with homeless shelters in the West, Northwest, and South Side Chicago areas. Step Up for Mental Health received items from Amazon to support college students. In November of 2020, Step Up for Mental Health was featured on the front page of the Chicago Tribune. In December of 2020, Step Up for Mental Health hosted the annual Giving Forward community event where they supported families in need, the homeless community, and children in Chicago. We gave away 150 boxes of food for families dealing with food disparities during the holiday season, along with a limited supply of tech tablets and Kindles, school supplies like backpacks, and additional various items such as books and toys. U Chicago also donated from Step Up for Mental Health's Amazon charity wish list to support women in poverty by providing essential feminine products. Step Up for Mental Health served Casa Esperanza on the southeast side of Chicago with feminine products along with some products for kids.
Hi, this is Adrian from Step Up for Mental Health. We want to thank you for supporting us in 2020, our donors, partners, and mostly our volunteers. But also, we are going to continue in 2021 because the pandemic has not ended. So whether it is peer support, whether it is working on events, digital events right now, or whether it's helping someone like a family deal with poverty issues and food disparities. So we have a lot to do still. Let's get to work.